Contrary to popular belief, Cinco de Mayo isn't the celebration of Mexican Independence Day, which actually falls on September 16. Instead, this vibrant festival commemorates a remarkable underdog victory from over a century and a half ago, when Mexico triumphed over one of Europe's foremost military powers, France, at the Battle of Puebla. Backtracking to the mid-19th century, Mexico found itself in a dire financial crisis. In 1861, the newly elected President Benito Juárez made the tough decision to suspend all foreign debt payments for 2 years to save the country from economic ruin. This decision did not sit well with European powers, especially France, which saw this as an opportunity to expand its empire. Under the rule of Napoleon III, France dispatched a formidable force of 6,000 troops to Mexico. Their target was the small town of Puebla de Los Angeles, a critical access point on the route to Mexico City. The French expected a swift and decisive victory. However, the narrative took an unexpected turn on May 5, 1862. Despite being heavily outnumbered and outgunned, the 2,000-strong Mexican army, under the leadership of General Ignacio Zaragoza, mounted a fierce resistance. After hours of intense combat, the Mexican forces not only held their ground, but also drove the French back, inflicting significant losses. This unexpected victory at Puebla became a symbol of national pride and resilience. Although the French would eventually capture Mexico City and establish a short-lived empire, the Battle of Puebla remained a poignant reminder of what the spirited Mexican defense achieved against overwhelming odds. In honor of this extraordinary feat, President Juárez declared May 5th a national holiday. The celebration of this day began in Puebla, but soon spread across Mexico and even into the United States, particularly within the Latino communities in California. They drew a parallel between their struggle against the oppressive Confederate States during the Civil War and the Mexican struggle against French imperialism. Over the decades, Cinco de Mayo gained prominence in the United States, especially during the mid-20th century, propelled by the Good Neighbor policy. This policy, initiated by President Franklin Roosevelt, aimed to foster better relations between the Americas. However, it's important to note that while Cinco de Mayo has evolved into a broader celebration of Mexican culture in the United States, complete with parades, music, and yes, flowing margaritas, it remains a relatively low-key event in Mexico itself, not observed as a federal holiday. In summary, Cinco de Mayo is not just about festive celebrations, but marks a historic day when Mexico demonstrated its tenacity and spirit against a formidable foreign invasion. It's a day that honors Mexican bravery, unity, and the enduring fight against imperialism. A true David versus Goliath story, Cinco de Mayo serves as a reminder of the resilience and courage that define the Mexican people.